Fair use. Daily Reflections. This is a book of reflections by AA members for AA members. June 21st. Fear and Faith. The achievement of freedom from fear is a lifetime undertaking, one that can never be wholly completed. When under heavy attack, acute illness, or in other conditions of serious insecurity, we shall all react to this emotion, well or badly, as the case may be. Only the self-deceived will claim perfect freedom from fear. As Bill sees it, page 263. Fear has caused suffering when I could have had more faith. There are times when fear suddenly tears me apart, just when I'm experiencing feelings of joy, happiness, and a lightness of heart. Faith and a feeling of self-worth toward a higher power helps me endure tragedy and ecstasy. When I choose to give all my fears over to my higher power, I will be free. Courage to Change One Day at a Time in Al-Anon, June 21st. What exactly is meditation? Is it something hypnotic, strange, and beyond my capabilities? The dictionary tells me it means to think contemplatively. When I look up contemplate, it says to view thoughtfully. In every quiet moment I can find to calm my mind and think through the day ahead of me, I am meditating. During these moments, by clearing my mind and asking my higher power to guide me, I find answers to my concerns. I don't always expect or enjoy the answers I get, but to turn away from them causes even greater turmoil. I have spent too much of the past working against my better instincts. God gave me instincts as a help, not a hindrance. The more I am quiet enough to discover and follow these instincts, the stronger they become. Today's reminder. I will take time to clear my mind and focus on what is essential for today. I will release any unimportant thoughts. I will then allow myself to be guided toward the best action I can take for today. Regardless of how simple the answers may seem, I will listen without judgment. I will not take my thoughts for granted, for they may be my only guide. There's a quote from William Shakespeare, and it reads, "Go to your bosom, knock there, and ask your heart what it doth know." Just for today, Daily Meditations for Recovering Addicts, June 21st. New Levels of Honesty. We have been experts at self-deception and rationalization. Basic text, page 28. When we come to our first meeting and hear that we must be honest, we may think, well now, that shouldn't be too difficult. All I have to do is stop lying. To some of us, this comes easily. We no longer have to lie to our employers about our absence from work. We no longer have to lie to our families about where we were the night before. By not using drugs anymore, we find we have less to lie about. Some of us may have difficulty even with this kind of honesty, but at least learning not to lie is simple. You just don't do it, no matter what. With courage, determined practice, the support of our fellow NA members, and the help of our higher power, most of us eventually succeed at this kind of honesty. Honesty, though, means more than just not lying. The kind of honesty that is truly indispensable in recovery is self-honesty, which is neither easy nor simple to achieve. In our addiction, we created a storm of self deception and rationalization, a whirlwind of lies in which the small, quiet voice of honesty could not be heard. To become honest with ourselves, we first must stop lying to ourselves. In our 11th step meditations, we must become quiet. Then, in the resulting stillness, we must listen for truth. When we become silent, self honesty will be there for us to find. Just for today, I will be quiet and still, listening for the voice of truth within myself. I will honor the truth I find. Today, Emotions Anonymous, June 21st. Reflection for today. Sometimes I find myself totally engrossed in wondering what someone close to me is thinking, what that person is doing or is going to do next. I ask myself questions like, how can I help or change the situation? What if? How will I handle the problem if? I suddenly realize I am wasting away my own time and causing turmoil within myself. All my thoughts will do nothing to help or change a situation. So I must let go and wait to see what happens. Meditation for today. May I realize the time I spend thinking about a situation or person is a form of controlling, and that my own sanity depends on turning it over to you. Today I will remember, my thoughts cannot change another person or situation. I can change only myself. Strengthening my recovery. Meditations for adult children of alcoholics, dysfunctional families. June 21st. Tradition 12. We protect personal anonymity at all costs to keep our meetings safe. By keeping ACA safe, we strengthen our group unity and we attract new members who are an important life source for the fellowship. BRB, page 552. Perhaps no tradition means as much to the ACA program as Tradition 12. This is where we protect each other by not mentioning who we see or what we hear at meetings. This anonymity is the spiritual foundation that strengthens our program. We share only our first names for very good reasons. It helps newcomers feel more comfortable about sharing intimate details of their lives. Privacy is respected. Anonymity is a great equalizer. As garden variety ACAs, our job title, education, and where we live mean nothing. It doesn't matter. We are all in meetings for the same reason, to recover from the effects of our family dysfunction. Those who refer others to ACA can feel comfortable knowing anyone who attends will not be required to give personal information. In fact, they don't have to say anything if they so choose. In protecting anonymity, we are reminded that we are part of a spiritual program. Anonymity is also related to humility, which is one of our spiritual principles. Humility reminds us we are all equals. The humility we have learned helps keep the doors open. The affirmation reads, on this day I will honor Tradition 12 by honoring the anonymity and confidence of those I see at meetings. This allows the doors of ACA to stay open for all who may follow. Please share, subscribe, like, and most of all, be the you that you are created to be. one day at a time. And remember that you are not alone and that recovery is possible.